Imagine a spice so rare, it costs more than gold. A thread so delicate yet so powerful, it's been used by emperors, healers, and chefs for over 3,000 years. This is not a gem, not a metal, but a flower. This is saffron. But why does this tiny thread command a price that can rival the glitter of gold? To find the answer, we must travel across continents, dig into ancient history, and unravel a story of science, geography, and human devotion. The journey begins with a flower, Crocus Sativus, a violet bloom that thrives only in the most specific of climates: dry, sunny days and cold, crisp nights. It cannot grow just anywhere. Its birthplace? The mountainous highlands of Iran, Kashmir, and a few select valleys of the Mediterranean. But here's the catch. Each flower blooms for just 1 week a year, and from each delicate bloom, only 3 threads of saffron can be harvested. And harvesting? Well, it's not done by machine. It can't be. The stigma, the part we call saffron, is so fragile that it's hand-plucked by skilled fingers, often at dawn, before the sun wilts the petals. To produce just 1 kilogram of saffron, you need about 150,000 flowers, picked by hand, one by one. That's over 300 hours of labor, which makes saffron, gram for gram, more expensive than gold. But what gives saffron its magic? The answer lies deep inside its molecular structure. Saffron contains 3 key compounds: crocin for color, pecrocrosin for taste, and saffronal for aroma. These are volatile molecules that interact with our senses in ways that, honestly, even modern science struggles to replicate synthetically. Just a few strands can dye an entire pot of rice, flood your kitchen with earthy aroma, and awaken centuries of cultural memory. Saffron's survival, however, is deeply tied to geography. The fragile balance of temperature and altitude makes its cultivation vulnerable to climate change. In Kashmir, erratic rainfall, and rising temperatures are shortening the blooming season. In Iran, once the world's leading producer, water scarcity threatens entire harvests. Yet despite these odds, saffron endures. It has perfumed the palaces of pharaohs, painted the robes of Buddhist monks, and flavored royal feasts from Persia to Spain. In Greek mythology, it was born from the tears of lovers. In Ayurveda, it is a healer of the blood and mind. And today, it sits in our kitchens, quietly bridging the ancient and the modern. So the next time you see those thin red threads floating in your tea or glowing in your biryani, remember, this is more than a spice. It's a global story of nature's precision, human patience, and the fragile beauty of rarity. In a world obsessed with gold, saffron reminds us that true value lies in the fleeting, the fragile, and the effort behind every gram. If you like this journey, subscribe for more hidden stories that reveal the world's most curious corners.